When you think of Pantera, one of the first things that comes to mind is Phil Anselmo's powerful and aggressive voice. His screams and raw energy defined the band's sound and helped them become one of the most iconic metal bands of all time. Songs like I'm Broken made Phil a legend in the metal world, but not everyone has been impressed. One of the harshest critics of Phil Anselmo's vocals is none other than guitar virtuoso Yngwie Malmsteen. Yngwie is known for his incredible speed, classical style, and strong opinions, and in 1994, he didn't hold back when talking about Pantera and Phil. It all happened during an interview with Guitar World magazine. The segment was called Thrash It or Trash It, where Yngwie listened to different songs without being told who the band was. He would then give his honest opinion. During this session, Yngwie listened to music from big bands like Metallica, Dream Theater, and Primus, and he was very critical of almost everyone. But when he heard Pantera's Unbroken, he gave one of his most shocking reviews yet. At first, Yngwie actually complimented the guitar riff. He said the riff was cool and liked the groove in the second chorus, but he also said he didn't like the buzzsaw guitar tone and preferred a cleaner, more classic, distorted sound. But when he started talking about the vocals, his mood changed completely. Yngwie said he couldn't even find enough words to explain how much he hated Phil's singing. In his exact words, he called it not singing at all. He said the vocals sounded disgusting and even used a very graphic comparison. Yngwie said, "It sounds like somebody is either shoving something up the vocalist's ass or something is coming out of his ass and his mouth at the same time." He also said that kind of vocal style was just a stupid excuse for someone standing in front of a microphone. In short, Yngwie thought Phil's vocals were not real music and certainly not real singing. This opinion came as a shock to many fans because by that time, Phil Anselmo was already seen as one of the most important frontmen in metal. I'm Broken, the song Yngwie criticized, was Pantera's highest charting single ever, and Phil's voice was a big reason for that success. Many fans loved his aggressive style, which perfectly matched the heavy sound of Pantera. But Yngwie comes from a very different musical world. His style is rooted in classical music and precision. He values melody, technique, and traditional singing, the opposite of Phil's raw and brutal approach. So it makes sense that Yngwie, with his classical mindset, wouldn't connect with Phil's unique sound. Over the years, Phil has said that his style was never meant to be pretty. It was meant to express anger, pain, and intensity. And to millions of metal fans, that's exactly what makes Pantera special. But for Yngwie Malmsteen, it seems Phil's vocals crossed the line from art into something unlistenable. Even today, that interview remains one of the most controversial moments in Yngwie's career. And a reminder that even legends don't always agree on what makes music great.